I was put in an ambulance with a neck brace, and I was covered in bruises. I have marks all over my head.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's from the incident then, eh? Okay, then.
I have bruises all over my legs, my back. I have scratch marks all over my back. I was in rough shape.
Now, I'm with Skyler, and he would prefer not to give his surname. And here's the deal, folks. Skyler was at Yonge Dundas Square last weekend for the latest Yahoo Nation anti-lockdown protest. And it was a peaceful protest, as always. But after the protest, Skyler got into a Toronto Transit Commission subway car. And by the time he got to his destination, well, you are not going to believe what happened to this man. Okay, so Skyler, last weekend on the Saturday, you were at the so-called Yahoo Nation protest. Peaceful protest as always. After the protest wrapped up in the late afternoon, you got on a subway car for your journey home. And then what happened?
I started getting harassed by somebody on the subway not wearing a mask, and then I got off the subway because I was going home, and I was going up the stairs, and I got hit with a metal object, and then after that I was blacked out, and I don't really remember much, but it's pretty bad what people can do to other people these days.
So let's just get this straight. You're on a subway car. This man that is verbally harassing you, you've never met him before, have you? Okay.
No, it's just a stranger.
Okay, so he's just a stranger. He's
Off the street.
okay then. And he's taking offense to the fact that you're not wearing a mask, when in fact, I know for a fact the TTC prints mask exemption cards. They will cater to your needs if you do not want to wear a mask. It's right on their website. So first and foremost, in addition to being a busybody, he wasn't even on the right side of this equation. You have the right to go maskless, correct?
Yes, I have a right to not wear a mask if I don't want to.
So he's very rude to you. He's belligerent to you. You get to your subway station where you exit, and he gets off at the same subway station, and as you said earlier, he used some kind of metal object and I guess ambushed you from behind?
Yeah, he did.
And you fell unconscious, Skyler?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Now, I mean, this is really harrowing to me. You have a contrary opinion to the mask legislation. Not only did he have no right to, badger you about this, he certainly, under the rule of law, doesn't have the right to physically assault you. He knocked you unconscious. You told me you were put into a neck brace. You had broken ribs. Do you think while you were unconscious, he might have continued to beat you in a certain fashion?
When I was out conscious, you don't know what he could have done to me.
And now, which subway station did this occur at?
I was getting off at Yorkdale subway station.
I see that.
Because I go to the Yorkdale to go through the mall to get home.
And who came to your eventual aid? I guess were the police called?
I guess the police called and the ambulance got called because I was put in an ambulance with a neck brace, and I was covered in bruises. I have marks all over my head.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's from the incident then, eh? Okay, then.
I have bruises all over my legs, my back. I have scratch marks all over my back. I was in rough shape.
This is horrific. So I assume somebody saw you laying unconscious. They put in a 911 call. Have you been in touch with the police? It's been, I guess, 5 days since the incident. I know Yorkdale Mall. There's surveillance cameras everywhere. Has there been any leads to who might have done this to you?
Not yet.
Okay, then. So, well, I mean, this is an egregious story, Skyler. What does it say about the current climate we're in? Months ago, we did a story about a lady that was going to one of the protests when they were being held at Queen's Park. She had asked directions of a stranger which way to Queen's Park, and when the stranger said, "Is it 4 that protest, which she obviously didn't agree with. She said yes, and she had coffee thrown in her face. Her daughter, the assaulter's daughter, punched her in the face. That's a police matter. That's going to trial. But I guess what I'm getting at, Skyler, is the idea that whatever happened to can't we agree to disagree? Why are people, in this particular issue of the lockdowns and the masks, if you don't agree with them, they want to shut you down and even physically assault you?
Well, it's the government has put so much in people's brains about this COVID-19 that it's just like has everybody brainwashed about being social distanced and not being near people and everything. And then people are just getting brainwashed every day from the government because they says all this kind of stuff, and then it gets put on TV and everybody's just brainwashed.
You know what? I think you might be right. I think they're so brainwashed that some of these people are acting out as vigilantes. And again, it's just so disturbing that there would be this mindset among some people that if you have a contrary opinion to them, they feel they have the right to act out violently. What do you think about this, Skyler?
I think it's really terrible what other people are doing to other people about this COVID-19. Like, it's just horrible how other people treat other people about COVID-19, and other people trying to tell other people that you have to wear a mask all the time when everybody has a right not to wear one if they don't want to.
Exactly. Well, we're going to keep in touch with the police, see how that investigation proceeds. If and when they do get this fellow, he's obviously going to be charged criminally. Are you going to go after him in a civil lawsuit for the damages you incurred?
If I can remember a lot more things, I probably will. Like, if somebody comes through with anything, or if anything happens, like, I'll see what's going on. But this person could have not even been from Toronto area. Like, he could have been from anywhere, so.
It's true he could have been from anywhere, but he should bear the responsibility for this. And I think, he has hurt your life. Broken ribs, a concussion, knocked unconscious, scrapes and bruises. A lot of people would say he should pay a price in a civil court, that you should sue for damages. So we'll have to see how it goes. In the meantime, how you feeling? I know it's been almost a week since this horrible incident. Do you feel you're getting better with each passing day?
I feel a lot better. I've been taking a lot of Tylenol every day for my head. The bruises and the cuts and everything are starting to heal up, so I'm feeling a lot better. It's just the concussion's a little bad sometimes if I'm staring at light, or like staring at something with bright lights. It still hurts a lot, but taking Tylenol and just like trying to rest as much as I can really helps.
Well, Skyler, I hope you get better. I hope you make a full recovery. I've spoken to people who know of you. They say you have a kind heart. You're a gentle soul. Nobody deserves to be beaten for a contrary opinion. But, for someone like you, you weren't looking for any kind of fight. I think this is especially egregious. So please keep in touch with us. And like I said, hope you make a full and complete recovery.
Thank you.
Hey folks, if you like us bringing you the other side of the story, please go to journalistdefensefund.com, make a donation so that we can pay our bodyguards and our lawyers to continue bringing the journalism you've grown accustomed to.